the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and we're married during the holidays. Yay! That means we don't have to worry about cuffing season. We don't have to worry about breaking up or meeting parents or anything like that. But we do have to worry about whose house are we going to do this at? Who's hosting? Are we going to your in-laws, my in-laws? What's going on? And who burnt the turkey? So much fun and so much drama. I've got the perfect people to discuss. So let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's talk about the joys and the wonders and the struggles about being married during the holidays. I've got a wonderful group here with me. We've got the Trilogy in the building, Bun B.
Thank you.
Queenie's not here to defend herself.
I got her back.
I got her back. Sitting next to you, we've got the Chatty Mouse, Christina Ardema, who obviously delivered a wonderful spread per usual. And the funny man who's also a bartender, we've got Barry Laminick, who used Bun B's delicious drinks from Trill Burgers to make, what would you call this, a watermelon lemonade, vodka, spritz?
Yeah, with a little sour kick.
I'm going to let Bun name it because it's his base. It's just vodka added to it. So, Bun, you get the honors. What are we calling it?
Draped up.
There
Draped
you go.
up.
Draped
All right,
up.
we need to be draped up because we're about to talk about, you know, the negotiations. Let's kick it off with a video and we'll react about how it happens at our own homes.
Thank you for coming.
Of course. I have nothing but respect for you and your family.
Let's skip the pleasantries and get down to business.
Fine. I propose we spend Christmas Eve dinner with your family and Christmas Day with mine.
All of Christmas Day? Are you trying to lowball me, Mr. Lepard?
I would never. But this very well could be Nana's last Christmas with us.
Fine. However, I would like to stay with my family. In exchange, I will not engage in any political discussion with yours.
Now hold on a minute. I kind of want you to, though.
Then do we have a deal?
Pleasure doing business with you.
All right, so what do the holidays look like for you guys?
I mean, I'll start. I mean, I enjoy it. For many years, I was gone on the holidays because as an entertainer, you can charge more money if you work on the holidays. Barry knows what I'm talking about. And so, but as we got older and we started having grandchildren, we started to cherish the holiday a little bit more. So now on Christmas, we're at home. We're here in Houston. We typically host every other year at our house, and it's always with the in-laws, with my wife's family on Christmas Eve. And then my mom, who lives out of town, will come in and go to my brother's house. And so I'll go and spend Christmas with the Christmas Day with my family at my brother's house.
Okay, so y'all got it down pat.
But then it gets weird again with the grandkids, depending on whose family the grandkids have to go and spend it with. So some days my granddaughter will come to my house for Christmas Eve and then have to go with her mother's family for Christmas Day. So balancing the grandkids has become a lot more difficult, but I'm always up for it. And they always want to come and see Papa.
Oh, that's good. No, I didn't know the Papa version of it.
They really come to see Granny, but Papa gets a little bit of love.
All right, Christina, what's it like in your household?
My family has it completely figured out. I think we have it down, and take notes, y'all. So my family favored the in-laws completely. They're like, you know what? We love you guys. We see each other so much throughout the year that you should have the holidays.
Okay, when you say your in-laws, that's your husband's family and your sister's husband's family.
Yes.
So your sisters and you are never together for Thanksgiving or Christmas?
No. So what we do...
What?
Yes, it's crazy.
And that's because you guys are together so much during the rest of the year.
Yes.
Okay.
We're together
Okay.
so often, so we do that. Plus we also kind of really want to show our in-laws just kind of all the love and respect and just be like, you know what, we're totally yours for the holidays. Let's not even discuss it. And for New Year's Eve, all our family comes together and it's just this beautiful dance party. And but it's like what Bumby said. It's really just because we're together all year long that for the holidays, it's like, no, you guys can have us now.
That's really good advice, but what about the other 99% of people that hate their in-laws?
Oh, yeah. All right,
That's
Barry,
a bigger
you're speaking from
problem.
experience or what's happening
Give them some advice, Barry.
No. I love my in-laws. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying a lot of people don't. What do they do? I mean, you got lucky.
I mean,
And an entire week.
yeah, because for people that don't get along with their in-laws, right? A day is tolerable, right?
Yeah.
Like Christmas Eve night, everybody comes together, we eat,
And
maybe
you know
watch
that.
watch a little TV or whatever, a Temptations movie or whatever it is, Christmas Story, that kind of stuff. And you can tolerate certain family members
alcohol.
for a day.
A day.
But a week,
A week is
Yeah.
wild.
and that's a
Okay,
lot.
Also, like, what would happen if one of us would get divorced? Like, you're on your own for the holidays.
You're gonna have to join one of your sisters-in-laws
Then
at
you're
that point.
lonely. Yeah.
No, it would be
See,
wild.
Not you presenting more problems.
Yeah, more problems to this
All right,
equation.
Barry.
Now, so me and my wife, this is my second marriage, and this is where the first marriage was really complicated because I come from a divorced family. So I would have to figure out 2 different sets of parents.
wow.
And then my first wife, she was from a divorced family. So we had to figure out 4 different sets of parents to
Whoa.
visit.
That's my current situation.
It's crazy.
It's brutal. I
And you don't wanna-
absolutely hate it.
And you don't want to seem like you're favoring one parent.
Right, and then because the older they get, the more sensitive they get. What you were with last year, and this, so you have to come up with this rotation of, all right, I'm gonna do Thanksgiving with you this year and Christmas with them, and then next year we'll flip it, and then it becomes this whole. You got to keep like a
That's
tablet
chaos.
and you got to have
Awful.
this.
And
yeah.
then sometimes you're not even with your spouse because it's like, okay, well, you go be with your family, I'll go be with mine, and
So
it's
that's what me
terrible.
and my wife
It
do.
is not fun.
What
So
about
that's
for
what me
the
and my wife
kids?
do.
What
My
Your
about when
current
you add
wife,
the
what do you do
kids?
now?
So me and my wife now, we just split up. Like she goes with her family because her parents were together her whole life. They were never. Her dad's passed away, God rest his soul, but they were never divorced. So she only had one place to go. My parents were divorced, so I still had 2 places to go. But she was like, "Look, I ain't driving 3 places.
Right.
I'm gonna go to mom and dad's house. You go do whatever you need to do.
Deal
drive
with
all over.
your
Yeah.
basically.
Deal with your
Your
mess.
family and your
Deal with
drama.
your white people mess. My wife's Mexican, so she's like, we're all right here.
We're all
Now,
together.
how do your parents feel that your wife's never at their place for the holidays? That's gotta be like she never comes. She never comes to my house.
That's what's crazy is I have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like her family seems, I guess, okay with it, but it's always like, well, where's she at? We miss her? And I'm like, well, it's just, like her family probably misses me too. It's just easier this way.
Right.
It's just easier this way.
But no, spending the holidays away from your significant other would suck.
Yeah, trust me.
What happens when there's kids involved?
Oh, it gets even more complicated. We're going to talk about that too. All right, coming up next, we're going to continue the conversation about being married during the holidays. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We're talking about our significant others and the drama around family, or no drama around family during the holidays, because Bun and Christina got it down. Barry and I, we're like,
Struggle bus.
struggle bus. And you brought up kids.
No,
That-
see, we don't have kids. We're lucky. We got 2 cats, so
Yeah.
they have to do what we say.
Oh, so they're fine.
Do you take
You
the
do what they say, actually. They're
That's
cats.
kind of true, yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
we're lucky in that regard. We're team bleep them kids.
You're dinks.
We're dinks.
No kids.
Yeah, for 100%. Yeah, that's.
Christina, you don't have kids yet either,
Not
right?
yet.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Yeah, now I got kids, and like my son is married now.
Yeah.
So then he's got to decide where he's gonna go, and then we start feeling a certain way, and we don't get the grandkids. And we get along so well
Yeah.
with our in-laws on both sides, between my wife and I, and then with our son and his wife's family. We get along well, but grandparents want those babies.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't get the grandkids on Christmas night, like even sometimes grandkids will come and then they got to leave at 10 because they got to go to another in-laws house for midnight, so you got to give them the toys early, and so they get to open their toys before other kids might get to open theirs, who got to wait too. It's a whole thing, but I mean, I'll take it. Like, I'll take if it's an hour, 2 hours. It doesn't matter.
precious time.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get.
You know what it is? It's having boys, and that's what I'm most worried about. So I have 2 boys,
Yeah.
and it's always going to be the wife's side that they go to. They're not going to be coming home.
And you know it. You love your boys, but you're a woman, and you understand the dynamic too. So.
It's so sad. Like, I want to
That's
come to me and
sad.
my grandkids.
So that's why you got to do like her family and spend all the time you can before
Together.
the holidays.
Write a book.
And be a good mother-in-law. And then
best
they'll love
mother-in-law.
to, yes.
The best host. All right, do you guys prefer to go to someone else's home, either for Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's, or do you prefer to host?
I prefer to go.
You don't want
somebody's house.
anybody bringing mess to your house.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's that, we enjoy each other's company, right? So our holidays are really, really fun. we're the family that likes to play the games and all of that. So we're constantly looking on TikTok for the new little
cute.
family gathering games and stuff like that. But they get along so well, like they don't know when to go home. Like we, look, I'm blessed that we're able to create a comfortable experience. But it's not even if it's not in my house. If we go to my sister-in-law's house and it's there, I maybe start getting tired. I've been drinking or whatever.
So what y'all about to do after this?
Yeah,
It's 2 a.m.
Well, and then we might have start playing a card game or some of these other little neat Christmas games, and next thing you know, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I get to spend that time now, especially with the little bitty ones. Right? When I was younger, I felt like I got to work, I got to take advantage of these opportunities. If I can make more money, I'm gonna do it. And now I realize like it's really about that time. And if you ask your kids, would you rather this quality of life or the moments with the family? They'll tell you all the time, oh, I hated when you were gone.
Does that hurt? Or are you like, you know
I mean,
what, I'm making the most of it now?
When they're younger, it can affect you.
Yeah.
But then kids eventually grow up and become adults, and then they have kids, and now they understand what it takes to, to protect your family and take care and provide for your family. Be like, man, I get why you used to go work so much. It's not easy taking care of a home and making sure your family
I'm
has
hoping
what
my
they need.
cats get there. You know what the problem with Thanksgiving is if you do that, like if you leave one family and go to the next, you got to eat 2 Thanksgiving meals, sometimes 3 if you've got.
Is that a problem?
Only if somebody can't cook.
Exactly. And you know the house that doesn't
3
cook.
dry ass turkeys? Come on,
a
man. Yeah, 3 dry ass stuffings. Like, yeah, it depends on
3 dry ass mac and cheeses. Have you had dry ass mac and cheese? Like, bro,
It's a
no,
block.
it should
When
be
it's
the creamiest.
overbaked and it's burnt, not crispy on the top, but it's burnt
Yes.
at the top. Like it's just too much.
Yeah,
It's too
yeah,
much. The responsibility of the macaroni and cheese has to be delegated properly.
Properly.
Because you could throw off the entire dinner
Yes.
if the mac and cheese ain't right.
Facts.
Like it'll throw everything off.
Yes.
Now,
that
look,
has to be the
I'm
best.
gonna give this is just for white people.
Look at this one right here.
White people, get you a black friend and swap with them. Get them to make blackaroni and cheese. That'll set it
What
off.
is it?
I'm telling you.
Now you gotta explain.
No, you can't explain it. I'm just
They
telling
just
you.
have
I
to
got
make
a
it.
friend.
I could be wrong, but making blackaroni and cheese, that is a black job. You can't take that.
No,
black
you
job.
can't. You gotta swap
can't-
with them. I just
you
look.
can't
I get
take
my
that.
wife, my Mexican wife. She makes sopapilla cheesecake, and I take it to my black friend, and he gives me blackaroni and cheese.
I'll swap.
Done deal. Done deal.
Matter of fact, this Thursday we're gonna have a girls' giving, and Latrice Freeman. She is a black chef, and she will be bringing the mac and cheese. No one else.
See, set it off.
All right, the conversation continues after the break. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We're discussing all the family matters around the holidays. We got Bun B, we've got Christina, we've got Barry Laminek. All right, Christina.
Yeah.
Baby, you the chatty mouse, so I know you know how to host. But do you actually prefer to host? Or do you do it so much for your job that you're like, absolutely not?
Genuinely love to host, but I will never pass up the opportunity to go to like a matriarch's house to get hosted on. So it depends on the people. If it's matriarchs, the leaders of the pack, I want their food over mine any day.
Okay.
Young people, please at my house, because I don't know how young people cook either. I feel like they always got cats on the counter and stuff. So
Barry.
Feel that. No, I'm 1,000%. Yeah, no. You
So-
don't ever have to worry about eating food from my house. If there's a cat on the house,
Yeah.
they're not a cat no more in this house. They gotta go. We ain't doing that. That's nasty. That's why I don't do potlucks at work. Now I don't have a 9 to 5 anymore.
Yeah.
But you would never catch me doing
No,
potlucks
you
at work
can't.
when I had a corporate job.
Well, you don't know
I-
how
people are
keep
nasty,
You don't know
man.
how people keep their house.
No.
Man, you
No.
might have
Particularly in the
roaches
kitchen.
and cats on the counter and
It's
never
the-
clean your dishes properly.
they'll let the dog taste test with the dog, and then you dip it.
They don't know how to wash dishes.
What?
Yes, girl.
I don't
no.
trust young people. They haven't
Okay,
learned.
so
they
older
haven't-
people. You
I
think
don't trust
older
old
people are-
people.
I
don't
trust
young
older
people.
people.
I
don't
typically
trust
don't
people.
deal in ageism, but she's got a point. Like the oldest woman in the family needs to be over the kitchen. The oldest man in the family needs to be over the pit.
Okay.
Yes.
That's how
What
that
about
works.
on Thanksgiving? Where do the fellas belong? What do they do? If you guys say watching the Lions or the
That's
Cowboys,
it. That's
we have
what we're
problems.
doing.
What you talking about?
That's what we're doing.
No, aren't they frying the turkey?
Yeah, well, in some places, yeah. I mean, we're in the South, so yeah, you're gonna find
Okay, Barry, what
a
are
lot
you
of
doing?
people.
Man, I'm chilling. I'm talking about.
He's like, I'm putting
I
an
ain't
imprint
making
on that damn
nothing.
couch.
I ain't making
Bun,
nothing.
what are you doing?
I'm drinking beer.
I'm the
watching
guy that
sports.
has to run to the grocery store for the little things that the women keep forgetting.
He's the go-get man.
Right, like we don't have
Great
mustard for
job.
the potato salad, and then you go get it, you come back. Oh, we forgot we don't have flour. Then you go run and go get it, come back. Can
Okay.
you go to the store and get ice? We forgot ice. You got to buy ice for some
Yeah.
reason every holiday.
Yes.
No refrigerator has ever created enough ice for a holiday, so somebody has to go. Somebody has to go get ice.
You know what's funny is she talks about how like the women, man, that's what we used to have. My sister would be like, "What can I make? Ice," because she can't cook.
Yeah, exactly. What do you want me
Sorry,
to bring?
Angie.
Utensils.
Yeah.
How do you guys deal with people who really think that they can cook, are very
That's it.
excited to present you their stuffing, their mac and cheese,
So-
their green bean
So I can tell
casserole?
you, this is very simple. You allow these people to bring that dish, but you always have the person who's supposed to make it, and you tell the other person, we'll eat yours after we eat Aunt Brenda's or Mama T's. But we're not going to. So you tell people, do not eat the last bite of Mama T's mac and cheese, because then if we do, we got to eat Cincy's, and if you eat Cincy's, it's a mess.
Now, sometimes what you could do when they're not looking is you just dump it in the trash out of their dish and put yours in there.
But what if the trash can reject it too?
Damn! All right, you have personal experience.
The trash can throw up.
Christina, what do you do?
Funny.
That is
You
so
serve
funny.
it out of respect for the poor little,
See,
you know.
this is family. You ain't got to respect them.
You got to put a napkin on top of it, though. Like, once it's on your plate, the napkin goes on top. You eat everything else, and then you throw it away because you're full.
Oh, you're saying when you're done eating.
Yeah,
You're
put it
done
on. No,
eating.
she said serve it. Put it on the plate, out of respect, eat everything around it, and then cover the plate
Cover it
so
with
they
a
don't know
napkin.
you didn't eat
That's,
everything.
that's pretty smart.
And you got to throw it away, like, upside down, too.
they don't see it.
So they don't
But
see
if
it.
we encourage them, you end up with the same nasty food at,
Thank you,
That's
Bud.
at the
true.
next
That's
holiday.
true. This
We
is
can't,
That's true.
we
That's
can't
right.
encourage
No,
that
he's
kind
right.
of behavior.
You know what? You know what they need to do? They need to leave with the same thing they brought. A
is
full
so
ass
bad.
dish of potato salad or a full ass thing of nasty macaroni and cheese. And they need to leave just lid on and everything. Still full on top. That's right.
There
That's
will
right.
be no wrinkles on the foil, on the pan, because nobody ever.
Nobody even peeked. Nobody even peeked because they knew. They knew. Oh, here she comes with that yellow
There we
Tupperware
go.
that she brings every year. They knew. They knew.
With this brown mac and cheese. I don't even know how you get mac and cheese brown.
Why did she put raisins in mac and cheese? Nobody knows. That's so weird. Like, yeah.
All right, we gotta get it together. All right, you stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We're having a blast here talking about nonsense, Barry, Christina, and Bun. All right, Christina.
Yeah.
You definitely are the hostess with the mostest. You don't ever show up without a beautiful spread.
For sure.
So for people who can't cook,
Yes.
they can charcuterie.
You already heard, if your Tupperware is going back intact, get charcuterie. And if you don't want to shop the Chatty Mouse, totally get it. You can DIY, it's a lot of fun. And go ahead and check out our ebook that will show you step by step how to build your own perfect charcuterie board.
Bada bing, bada
thechattymouse.com, click the ebook and DIY.
But they can also go to Chatty
but
Mouse
then,
and
yes,
hire your team.
Yes, also hire us,
I love it.
whichever.
And Bun, you did some good today for Turkey Day, right?
Yeah. So we have a partnership with the Houston Texans. So for the past 2 Thanksgiving, we've been partnering with them and their tackle, Laramie Tunzel, to put together an amazing opportunity for people to not only come and get food to cook on Thanksgiving, but when they come and while they're waiting to get their food, they get a free meal from Trill Burgers. So it's just an amazing opportunity for us to give back and strengthen our partnership with the Texans. And Laramie, every year, there's so much that he does for so many families that they don't really talk about. And the Texans as well do for the Houston community. And a lot of it, they just do it out of the goodness of their heart. They don't promote and advertise everything they do. But I've been a partner long enough to see the good that they do. And we're proud as a company to partner with them on those kind of things, because Trill Burgers is a community brand, and we want to give back to the city that helped build us.
I love that. And I mean, they killing it obviously in the community and on that field. My poor Cowboys. It is what it is.
There's still time. There's still time. Our bandwagon has more than enough room for everybody.
I thought you meant there was still time for the Cowboys. I was like,
No, that's
no,
what I
not
thought
this
he was
year.
saying. I was like, no way.
Nope.
All right, Barry, what great are you doing on this Thanksgiving holiday?
Oh, well, month of November, first of all, I want to apologize to the city of Houston for having to look at my beard.
I love it, Barry. I absolutely love it.
It's awful. Every November, for No Shave November, I grow out my beard because it's awful and terrible. And I have a show called Barry on Deck that I do Monday through Thursday on Twitch. You've been a guest on it before. Thank you for doing that. But I grow out this terrible beard, and I let my fans in chat roast my beard at the end of the month. You have to pay $5 per joke. I read it on air, and I can't roast them back. But then I take all that money and donate it to Camp Hope because Veterans Day is in November. Last year we raised $2,000, so I'm hoping we can beat that this
Let's
year.
beat it this year.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
All right, cheers to y'all and your families. I hope you have wonderful holidays,
Likewise.
drama-free, and we
Likewise,
eat
everybody.
good food and not some brown macaroni. Cheers to you. We'll see you guys next time. We've got every episode of The Nightcap, and we can go for hours. Download the Fox Local app on any of the following smart TV platforms and get in on the fun.